You want to build something extraordinary. You have a vision, a dream. Perhaps it feels distant, a whisper in the wind. But what if I told you that the future you envision, the reality you desire, is not out there somewhere, waiting to be discovered? What if it's already within you, waiting to be manifested? People talk about the law of attraction as if it's some mystical force, a whispered secret for the chosen few. They talk about positive thinking, about vision boards, about hoping for the best. And while intention matters, that's only part of the story. It's like saying the iPhone was just a cool idea. It was an idea, but it was also relentless focus, uncompromising standards, and a maniacal pursuit of simplicity. This isn't about passive wishing. This is about engineering your reality. It's about designing your future with the same precision, the same passion, the same insane focus we applied to designing products that changed the world. This is the visionary's code for manifestation. The first principle, absolute clarity of vision. Let's be direct. You cannot manifest what you cannot see, not dimly, not vaguely, but with a clarity that burns so brightly, it illuminates every fiber of your being. Many people struggle with the law of attraction because their desires are nebulous. They want success, happiness, more money. But what does that look like? What does it feel like? What are the details? Think about designing a product. You don't start by saying, I want a useful gadget. You start by envisioning a device that fits in your hand, that connects you to the world, that feels intuitive, magical. You see the curves, the materials, the interface, you feel the user experience, that level of detail, that absolute, uncompromising clarity is the first and most critical step in manifestation. Define your product. What is the product of your ideal life? Is it a specific business, a certain impact, a particular lifestyle? Don't just list desires, describe the experience of living them. What does your ideal day look like? Who are you with? What problems are you solving? What emotions are you feeling? Get granular. Most people stop at the superficial. They say, I want $1 million. But what does $1 million do for you? Does it buy you freedom, creative expression, the ability to fund a cause you believe in? Dive deep into the why behind the what. That's where the emotional resonance, the true magnet for attraction lies. Embrace the crazy ones. True vision often appears irrational to the uninitiated. When we started with Macintosh, people thought we were crazy. A computer for everyone? Insanity. A graphical user interface? Who needs a mouse? But we saw it, we felt it, and that conviction fueled every late night, every battle, every leap of faith. Your vision must be that real to you. If your dream doesn't make some people call you crazy, you're not dreaming big enough. The world is built by the crazy ones who are sane enough to articulate a vision that others can't yet comprehend, but sane enough to then execute on it relentlessly. Don't censor your dreams to fit someone else's idea of possible. The power of the unseen. Before the iPhone existed, it existed in our minds. It was a tangible thing there, a complete experience. We manifested it from thought to silicon, from pixels to glass. Your dreams must first exist, fully formed in your mind. This isn't just visualization, it's pre-actualization. It's making your desired future so real in your inner world that it becomes a guiding force, pulling you towards it. You have to live from that future, even before it physically arrives. Feel the joy, the satisfaction, the impact. This emotional energy is the fuel for your manifestation. Focus. The unrivaled force multiplier. Once you have that clarity, you need to apply the ultimate force multiplier. Focus. Most people run their minds like 1,000 open tabs, constantly distracted by notifications, by noise, by the ceaseless chatter of the world and their own anxieties. Your mind, my friends, is a supercomputer in your attention. That's its RAM. when your RAM is consumed by rogue programs, regret, worry, endless obligations, your processing power for creation, for manifestation dwindles to nothing. Sam Altman, a sharp mind, once said, focus is a force multiplier on work. He understood that it's far more important to work on the right thing than to work many hours. You can put in 14-hour days fueled by anxiety and accomplish nothing of true significance. Or like Testosa, you can build empires in 5 hours a day because every minute is laser focused on what truly matters. The value isn't in how many hours you clock, but in where you focus your attention, awareness, and consciousness. Eliminate the noise. What are the distractions stealing your mental RAM? The constant notifications, the endless scrolling, the negative self-talk, identify them. And then ruthlessly eliminate them. Design your environment, both physical and mental, for singular focus. This isn't about avoiding the world, it's about mastering your internal state. Turn off alerts, close unnecessary applications, silence the voices of doubt, both external and internal. Create a mental sanctuary where your intention can flourish without interruption. The more noise you eliminate, the clearer the signal you send to the universe.
One thing, one vision. Block out periods of uninterrupted, deep work on one meaningful project that aligns with your grand vision. This isn't about multitasking, it's about single tasking with relentless intensity. Your energy, your intention, becomes a concentrated beam, not a diffused mist. Imagine a magnifying glass focusing sunlight. Scattered light does nothing. Focused light can ignite. Your mind is that magnifying glass. Direct its power and watch what ignites in your life. This requires discipline, yes, but it mostly requires clarity on what that one meaningful project truly is. Mind as a magnet. When your focus is unwavering, your mind becomes a magnet, drawing in the ideas, the people, the resources, and the opportunities that perfectly align with your clear vision. This is where the law of attraction stops being abstract and starts becoming profoundly practical. Think of the early days of Apple. We attracted brilliant engineers, bold marketers, visionary designers. Why? Because our focus, our vision was so magnetic, so uncompromising. We didn't just want the best, we demanded it, and that focused demand drew them in. What are you tolerating in your life right now that is actively draining your focus, diluting your intention, and holding your future hostage? The truth is, you know the answer, and the moment you choose to act on that truth, everything changes. The art of letting go, trusting the universe's design. This might sound counterintuitive, especially coming from someone known for control. But true manifestation, like true design, requires a profound understanding of letting go. You define the what with uncompromising clarity. You apply the focus with unwavering intensity. But the how, that's often best left to the universe. We obsessed over the what at Apple. We envisioned the ultimate user experience, but we didn't always know how we'd achieve it. Sometimes the best solutions emerged from unexpected places, from late-night conversations, from serendipitous encounters. It required a certain faith in the process, a willingness to trust that if our intention was pure and our focus true, the pieces would eventually connect. You can't control every variable, just as you can't force every pixel into place. Sometimes the most elegant solutions reveal themselves when you step back, clear your mind, and trust the larger intelligence at play. Connect the dots. As I once said, you can't connect the dots looking forward, you can only connect them looking backwards. This is profoundly true for manifestation. You lay down the dots with your clear vision and your focused action. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, connects them in ways you could never anticipate. This is about faith, not blind faith, but faith in the integrity of the universe's operating system. You do your part, the clarity, the focus, the action, and trust that the universe will do its part in arranging the unseen variable. Release the how. Don't get stuck in the minutia of the how. That breeds anxiety, control issues, and resistance. Focus on the desired outcome and allow for flexibility in the path. This isn't passivity,
It's intelligent surrender to a greater intelligence. Trying to force every step, every interaction, every outcome is like trying to micromanage a symphony. You set the intention, you play your part, but you allow the grand composition to unfold. The greatest inventors, the greatest artists, they understand this dance between control and surrender. The power of silence. Sometimes the greatest breakthroughs happen in the quiet moments when you step away from the relentless doing and allow your mind to wander, to connect seemingly disparate ideas. This is where intuition speaks, where the universe whispers its guidance. This is the strategic rest, the silence that allows for profound integration and new possibilities to emerge. Think of a computer processing complex data. It needs moments to synthesize, to defragment, to optimize. Your mind is no different. The silence, the stillness allows the unconscious mind to work its magic, connecting the dots that your conscious mind might miss. Action and perseverance, forging your reality. Vision without action is a hallucination. And focus without execution is merely a powerful dream. The law of attraction isn't about sitting on your couch wishing. It's about taking decisive, consistent, unwavering action towards your clearly defined vision.
You will face obstacles. You will encounter resistance. People will tell you it's impossible. They told us that about the personal computer. They told us that about a phone with no buttons. This is where your resolve is tested, where your dreams are truly forged. This is where you prove to the universe and to yourself that you are serious. Steel forged in fire. Think about steel. It's forged in fire, beaten into shape, cooled in silence. That's what you are. You're steel. Strong, unbreakable, forged in the fires of your pain, tempered by the cold silence of your strength. Every setback, every challenge isn't a sign to give up. It's a hammer blow, shaping your resilience, sharpening your focus, and solidifying your purpose. Embrace the discomfort. Embrace the struggle. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you, transforming you into the person capable of holding the reality you're manifesting.
No such thing as permanent failure. Failure is only permanent if you choose not to get back up. That's not just a clever line, it's a universal truth. You will stumble, you will make mistakes, but the act of getting back up, of refining your approach, of pushing forward with renewed clarity, that is the act of manifestation. That is the universe responding to your unwavering commitment. Every failure is just feedback, a data point, an opportunity to learn, to adjust, to improve your design, your approach, your execution.
Ruthless iteration. We iterated relentlessly. Every detail, every line of code, every curve of the design was subjected to intense scrutiny. This isn't just about perfectionism, it's about relentlessly aligning your actions with your vision, refining, improving, pushing boundaries until the manifested reality matches the internal blueprint. Your life, your desires are a continuous design project. Don't be afraid to scrap something that isn't working, to start fresh, to evolve your approach. The universe favors persistent, intelligent action, not rigid adherence to a flawed plan. Are you willing to be forged? Are you willing to embrace the fire, the pressure, the uncomfortable growth, knowing that on the other side, your manifested reality awaits?
Simplicity, the ultimate sophistication in manifestation. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. This wasn't just a design philosophy, it was a way of life, and it's profoundly applicable to the law of attraction. Many people complicate their desires, burden themselves with endless to-do lists, and scatter their energy across 1,000 different intentions. The universe, like a great designer, responds best to clarity, elegance, and intentional reduction. Design for clarity. Just as great design is about removing everything that is unnecessary, great manifestation is about stripping away the clutter from your desires. What is truly essential? What is the core experience you seek? Remove the noise, the extraneous wants, the shoulds that aren't truly yours. Get to the essence. The fewer, clearer intentions you have, the more potent your manifesting power becomes. It's like clearing the static on a radio. When the signal is pure, The message comes through clearly. Focus on the core. If you want to manifest a successful business, don't focus on 50 different metrics. Focus on the core value proposition, the one thing that will truly resonate and deliver impact. Simplify your focus, and your manifestation becomes exponentially more powerful. What is the one thing that, if you achieved it, would make everything else easier or unnecessary? Identify that core and direct all your energy towards it. This singular focus creates a gravitational pull that draws in everything you need. The power of no. Simplicity requires the courage to say no. No to distractions, no to irrelevant opportunities, no to anything that does not serve your core vision. Saying no to the good allows you to say yes to the magnificent. This disciplined elimination clears the path for your desires to manifest. Every yes to something that doesn't align with your core vision is a no to what truly matters. Learn to protect your focus, your time, and your energy with unwavering boundary. This is not selfish, it is essential for creation. The law of compensation, giving to receive. You cannot simply take from the universe. The law of attraction, in its deepest sense, is inextricably linked to the law of compensation. What value are you offering? What problem are you solving? What good are you putting out into the world? At Apple, we didn't just want to build products, we wanted to enrich lives. We wanted to empower individuals, to give them tools for creativity, for connection, for joy. We believed that if we poured our hearts into creating something truly useful, truly beautiful, truly empowering, the compensation, the success, the impact, the connection would follow. Solve a real problem. Your manifestation efforts are amplified when they address a genuine need, when they serve something larger than yourself. What unique value can you bring to the world? What itch can you scratch for humanity? The universe doesn't reward greed, it rewards contribution. When your desires are intertwined with solving problems and creating value for others, the universe conspires to bring those desires to fruition. Generosity of spirit. Give your best effort. Give your unique insight. Give your passion. The universe responds to generosity, not scarcity. The more value you create, the more abundance flows back to you. This isn't about martyrdom, it's about understanding the energetic exchange. The more you put out into the world, whether it's through your work, your kindness, or your unique perspective, the more the universe reflects that back to you. It's a fundamental principle of creation. Impact as a driver. Don't just manifest for personal gain. Manifest for impact. Manifest for the change you want to see in the world. When your desires align with a greater good, they gain an unstoppable momentum. When we were building Pixar, it wasn't just about making money, it was about telling stories that moved people, that awakened their imaginations. When your vision serves something beyond your immediate self, it taps into a universal energy that makes mountains move. What legacy do you want to create? What ripple effect do you want your life to have? Let that drive your manifestation. Intuition, connecting the unseen dots. Much of what we achieved at Apple came from intuition, from following our gut. Even when the data or conventional wisdom pointed elsewhere, your intuition is your direct line to the universe, your internal compass for manifestation. It's the silent whisper that guides you to connect the dots you can't yet see. Trust your gut. Learn to discern the voice of intuition from the noise of fear or external opinions. It's often subtle, a quiet knowing. Cultivate moments of stillness, of silence, to hear it more clearly. The louder the external world, the harder it is to hear that inner voice. Your intuition is a powerful internal sensor, constantly processing information beyond your conscious awareness. Learn to trust its signals. It knows. Follow the pull. If something feels right, even if it doesn't make logical sense, explore it. Many of our greatest breakthroughs came from following seemingly irrational urges. This is the universe nudging you, guiding you towards the perfect alignment of opportunity and intention. That nagging feeling, that sudden inspiration, that fleeting idea, don't dismiss it. It might be a crucial piece of your manifestation puzzle. Act on it, test it,
See where it leads.
Mindfulness and presence. The more present you are, the more aware you become of these subtle cues. Distraction blinds you to the miraculous synchronicities that unfold around you. Being fully present allows you to catch the breadcrumbs the universe is dropping for you. Mindfulness isn't just a trend. It's a fundamental tool for sharpening your intuitive awareness. It allows you to operate from a place of acute perception where you can see the unfolding patterns and seize the opportunities that others miss. Identity installation, becoming your vision. This is perhaps the most powerful and often overlooked aspect of manifestation. It's not just about having your desires, it's about becoming the person who has those desires. This is identity installation. Walk the talk. If you want to manifest abundance, embody abundance now. Not just in wealth, but in your attitude, your generosity, your appreciation for what you have. If you want to be a successful entrepreneur, start thinking, acting, and problem solving like one today, even if your circumstances haven't caught up. Your external reality will eventually align with your internal state. You don't wait for the external to change you. You change internally, and the external reflects it. Speak your truth. Use language that reflects your desired reality, not your current circumstances. Speak as if it is already done. This isn't delusion, it's programming your subconscious mind and signaling your unwavering conviction to the universe. I am a successful innovator. I am capable of extraordinary focus. I am living my purpose. Your words are spells. Use them to create, not to describe what you lack. Act as if. If you want to be a visionary leader, start acting like one today. How would a visionary leader think? How would they make decisions? How would they approach challenges? Embody that identity, and your reality will align. Dress the part, not just in clothes, but in attitude. Carry yourself with the confidence of someone who is already living their dream. The universe responds to conviction. It responds to action that is congruent with your desired reality. Are you ready to step into that identity, to truly claim the future you're designing?
The power of routine, consistent intention.
Manifestation isn't a one-time event. It's a continuous process. It's about building routines that reinforce your clarity, sustain your focus, and accelerate your progress. Consistent intention, consistently applied, creates an unstoppable momentum. Daily design, dedicate time each day to revisit your vision, not just passively, but actively. Visualize it, feel it, make it real. This isn't a chore, it's your daily act of creation. Spend 10-15 minutes every morning immersing yourself in the feeling of your achieved desires. This primes your mind for manifestation and aligns your energy for the day ahead.
Focused action blocks. Implement the disappear for 2 to 4 hours a day routine. Block out 1 hour each day to work on one meaningful project directly aligned with your vision. This consistent, deep work compounds over time. This is your non-negotiable creative time. Protect it fiercely. Turn off everything else. Immerse yourself completely. This is where real progress is made, where ideas take flight, and where your focused energy transforms into tangible results.
Review and refine. Just like in design, constantly review your progress. Are your actions truly aligning with your vision? Are there areas where you're scattering your energy? Refine your approach, iterate, and stay true to your course. This is about being brutally honest with yourself. Where are you off track? What adjustments need to be made? This iterative process is crucial for successful manifestation, allowing you to adapt and optimize your path. Strategic rest. Recharge your creative engine. This is often the most neglected element of manifestation. We push, we grind, we exhaust ourselves, believing that sheer effort alone will yield results. But your greatest insights, your most powerful connections often emerge in moments of strategic rest. The unconscious at work. When you allow your mind to disengage from constant problem solving, your unconscious mind takes over. It connects dots you couldn't see consciously. It processes information, integrates experiences, and offers novel solutions. This is where true creativity and innovative breakthroughs are born. Don't underestimate the power of a walk, a quiet moment, or even a good night's sleep to bring clarity and solutions. Silence is power. Remember, silence isn't weakness, it's power. It's the space where clarity speaks loudest, where intuition thrives, and where your creative well refills. Schedule downtime as intentionally as you schedule work. It's not a luxury, it's a critical component of high performance and potent manifestation. Silence allows you to hear the whispers of the universe, the subtle cues that guide your next step. It's in the quiet moments that your internal compass recalibrates. Recharge your intuition, deep rest, mindful breaks, time in nature. These are not distractions. They are essential practices for keeping your intuitive channel clear and strong, allowing you to receive the guidance needed to manifest your dreams. Your intuition is a muscle. It needs rest to grow stronger, to provide clearer guidance. Without it, you're flying blind, relying solely on logic when the universe communicates in signs and feelings. You've glimpsed the visionary's code for manifestation. It's not magic, it's magnificent engineering of your reality. It demands absolute clarity of vision, the surgical precision of focus, the wisdom to let go of the how, the courage to take relentless action, the elegance of simplicity, the generosity of giving, the trust in your intuition, the transformation of your identity, and the non-negotiable power of strategic rest. This is the path to building something truly extraordinary, not just in the world, but within yourself. This is how you don't just dream, you design your dreams into reality. You have the power, you have the mind, you have the will. The only question is, what are you going to do with it?
Parting words and advice.
My friends, your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary.
Go out there. Think different. Be unreasonable. Be hungry. Be foolish. And remember, the universe bends to a passionate, focused, and unwavering will.
Your future awaits. Go manifest it.